Hi everyone, welcome to the morning meditation. Uh, First of all, wishing you all a very, very happy new year. And in this new year, we are going to talk about the time of transformation. Now, New Year brings feelings of new beginnings for all of us, and especially the last 2 years have been very, very special in many ways for all of us, where there are many lessons learned, and we are looking forward to more transformation. And when we look at transformation, we see that even in the physical sense, when there is some kind of transformation taking place, then there is a catalyst required. A catalyst is a change agent, an agent for change, which actually propels that transformation or that enables that transformation. And that transformation, for example, if water were to change into ice, then the temperature is the catalyst. And then, for example, the day becomes night when the earth rotates, right? So the rotation of the earth is catalyst for the transformation of day into night. So a catalyst is required, and when we look at ourselves and our lives currently, then we see that we will try and understand that what is it which is required to be transformed. So we will look at three aspects of transformation today related to the self. So what is it that is required to be transformed? And then we will look at when is it the time for transformation, and then we will look at how to uh, implement that transformation into our lives, into our daily lives. So when we look at what is to be transformed, then we look at the fact that our outer world, or what we call the physical world, which includes our life and our interaction with everything that is going on in our lives, whether it is with physical objects, whether it is with relationships or with the government or nature, whatever else we are interacting with in terms of our daily lives, then we look that um, that that outer world is always changing and unpredictable. It does not guarantee anything, any promise anything. So the transformation has to be from within, and the way we would like to present that is that when our awareness changes, the way we look at things changes, then our inner life changes. And once that happens, the awareness changes, then our behavior, our attitude, our vision, words spoken, actions done, everything changes. And that itself brings about a huge transformation in the way we live our lives, and also what we start to feel within, right? So even in this pandemic, if we just keep if our awareness is not right, then we may feel very low. But if we look at it from the right perspective, then we start to uh, uh, we uplift not just ourselves, but also start to uplift others, and bring about happiness in our lives as well as others' lives in the given situation. So that is about the what to transform the inner life, the awareness. And the other part is that when is it the time to transform? So, this transformation actually comes about with the realization that there is a need to transform. Now, currently, what we are doing is that usually our efforts to transform is focused on outside. Either it is changing, you know, the nature of others, or changing the climate outside, or saving trees or something like that. Well, that does have benefit, but like we said, that greatest benefit and long term benefit will come only when the transformation happens within, and there is a realization that that transformation has to happen from within me. Nobody else can tell you that. You have to realize yourself that yes, I need to change, that there is something that I'm missing out. There is a need for me to understand the bigger picture, the spiritual side of things, and who am I truly. And once we start to do that, then as if there is a very famous quote saying that when I change is when the world changes, right? So take that step of transformation when there is a realization that I need to know more about myself. So that is about the when part, when to transform, and then how to, right? So how to is, of course, meditation is the best way. When we are able to connect with our inner life, we are able to come into the perspective that yes, this is our bigger world, and really understand what we call the soul, the point of light, and have experience repeated reminders of this, even if for 5 minutes, 10 minutes a day, repeatedly. If you do it every hour or something, then we are able to bring about that transformation. So let us experiment with this in our meditation today. And like always, we choose a sitting posture that is relaxed and keeping the shoulders rolled back straight, feet touching on the ground if you're using the chair, or if you're sitting on the ground cross-legged. And keeping the mind alert. We look at outside what our eyes are seeing. This gadget that we are seeing, and the room that we are in, or wherever we are outside. And there are people, movement, light, furniture, whatever is there. We just take a moment to withdraw from that outer world and step inwards. That stepping inwards itself starts the process of transformation. And from the past year, there may be many thoughts about what happened, how it happened. We simply let go of all those thoughts. Not holding back, there's no nostalgia. And we gently move into paying attention to that inner being of light, the soul. And we remind ourselves that this inner being of light, his existence is independent of everything in this physical world. That includes the body, the role, In my case, Kanupriya is the role. Includes the relationships, the objects and possessions, the position and status, everything is part of that physical world and life of Kanupriya in the physical world. So we come into the awareness that the life of the point of light is completely different. To start with, he belongs to a world that is beyond the physical world, beyond the body, beyond the role. That world is subtle in nature. A world of light. A world of freedom. Freedom from limitations of judgment and opinion, views. Complete freedom. Freedom from pain of the body, pain of the mind. This being, this inner being of light is completely free in that vast expanse of golden red light. That world is his true world. In that world is the supreme being of light who brings clarity, who shines light on the truth of the soul. And the company of this supreme being brings a transformation that is benevolent, beneficial, uplifting, highest in nature for the self. It is simple. To come into this awareness of the point of light. That world has the family of points of light, sparkling in the backdrop of the golden red sky. The home of these living lights. And we stay there for a minute with the aim to see the light of the home in the sky, beyond the sky. gentle golden red light. We feel a certain belongingness in this home, in the company of the family of sparkling lights, with the supreme being of light. We remind ourselves that this access to the home is permanent. All we need to do is to come into this awareness of being a point of light. Belonging to the world beyond. In the company of the Supreme Light. And the more we do this through the day, for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever time is available, the more the transformation starts to happen within. We start to look at the bigger picture of our lives, of ourselves. We start to look at others with a noble vision. And that brings about transformation. So we take it as a homework to keep reminding ourselves and come into this true awareness. Thank you very much, and hope you all have a very, very prosperous and healthy and safe and secure new year ahead. Thank you, and we'll meet again very soon. Om Shanti.